All right, so Punishing Gray Raven is doing a collab with Devil May Cry 5, Devil May Cry 5, and Dante is a free character. This is very interesting, and we do not know if this is coming out globally. I hope it does because I have Punishing Gray Raven on my PC, just waiting for them to announce. Oh, by the way, guys, this is gonna be global, so I can start building up my account and stuff. But we don't know, and I don't know. I'm not going through hoops and hurdles to download this if it's only on one server. I imagine though, if this does good enough, that they will have it on the global side at a later date. But for now, it's only on the the Chinese, Chinese server. So Dante's free, and obviously, since it's Devil May Cry 5, Vergil is going to be the paid character that you have to summon for, which makes sense because it's a Vergil. If you know anything about Devil May Cry, when Devil May Cry 5, May Cry 5 came out, when it first launched, there was no DLC to play as Vergil, and everyone was fine with it. I'm pretty sure there were people who wanted to play as Vergil, but I think a few months later they made a DLC to where you could play as Vergil, and everybody liked them because if you play Devil May Cry 3, 4, not really 4, but if you play Devil May Cry 3 or 5, you like Vergil. Okay, he's very, very cool. We like Vergil. We like Vergil. We like Vergil. So yeah, I'm happy that other companies are doing collabs with Devil May Cry because honestly, you would think with how popular it is, more companies would do collabs with it, but not really. I know Lost Claudia did a collab with Devil May Cry 5, but that's a mobile game. Granted, this is a mobile game too, but you get what I mean. Like, I'm surprised we haven't gotten like a a Fortnite collab with Devil May Cry 5. I don't know. I feel like there are like I don't know Dante and COD or something, or like a Devil May Cry skin in a Warframe or something. I'm just surprised that there hasn't been more things done with the IP because it's not hard to do a collab with it. I imagine because Dante uses the gun, Nero uses the gun, which I'm surprised. Nero or V is not in this, but I guess Dante and Virgil's fine. I'm completely fine with it. Uh, okay, I don't know any of this. I don't know any of this, but yeah. So this is happening. Apparently, we're getting a free skin or whatever, which that's okay. I do not know who this character is. I do not know if you get her for free or not during the game, but like I said, I'll download it. Uh, does it feature Dante from the Devil May Cry series? What are you talking about? It features Dante from Devil May Cry 5, right? Wait, hold on. Unless it's Dante from 3? Okay, that did absolutely nothing. All right. Because Dante isn't old in that picture, so I don't know if this is. I don't know if this is Devil May Cry 3 Dante. Well, obviously he's gonna be 5, but I don't know why Dante doesn't look older. Anyways, I mean 3 months, 5 months assumption. Okay, so we're assuming that Global's also gonna get this collab, which, like I said, I imagine we will. It probably would just take some time for it to come out here, but I think 3 to 5 months wouldn't be that bad, honestly. Vergil being the paid DLC in this case is very on brand for Vergil. So this is what I was talking about because, like I said earlier, when Devil May Cry 5 first came out, Vergil wasn't. Vergil, spoilers, Vergil was the final boss, but you couldn't play as him, So basically, you beat the game and you still just played as Dante, V, and Nero. But like I said, when that DLC came out, then you could go through the whole story as him again, which is always fun because, you know, when instead of fighting, spoilers for Devil May Cry 5. So instead of fighting Dante, or instead of fighting Vergil at the end of Devil May Cry 5, if you're playing as Vergil, you fight Dante instead. I wish also for the final mission it would have been Nero instead of Dante again, but whatever, that's fine. It works. But yeah, so that's what I was talking about to where I said it's, the Devil May Cry 5 and Vergil. I mean, it makes sense. It's on brand for Vergil. By the way, I still hate how realistic Dante just looks in this image. Like, honestly, if I never played Devil May Cry 5 and I saw this image, I would think this is like a real person because he just looks so realistic and it makes it so uncanny valley. I think that's the term that I want to use. But yeah, so that's happening on the Chinese version of the game. We're assuming the global version is also going to get this in like 3 to 5 months. If not, I'll be very upset. I'll be very sad because, once again, big Devil May Cry fan here. You can tell because I can't say the fucking name of the thing. Huge Devil May Cry fan here. So, I would appreciate it if we got this. Is my window open? I'd appreciate it if we got this on the global version of the game. But I guess we'll have to wait and see. Obviously, if we get this, I'll make a video being like, oh yeah, guys, we're getting this. Start grinding up those accounts now because Dante and Vergil are coming to the game. With that being said, thank you for watching. If you could pick a collab with, hold on, before I even say that, how many of you guys even play Punishing Gray Raven? Because I've played this game a little bit, but then I immediately stopped. It was either because I didn't like having to play this game sideways, or my phone ran out of storage for it. Because I'm pretty sure on phones this game is pretty chunky. I could be wrong, but now that I got that out of the way, if you guys could do a collab, if you guys could have Punishing Gray Raven do a collab with something, what would it be and why? And quite frankly, I can't say because I don't have enough information on this game. I know they did a collab with Nier, I believe. So, kind of mad that I missed 2B, but, it was not meant to be. I would say Devil May Cry, but they're doing it right now. So, I guess Dragon Quest? I don't know. For this one, I really don't know. But let me know in the comments below what you guys would do, and I will see you guys in the next video.